Welcome back everyone, and thanks for popping in to watch this video. Today I'm sharing a dip powder kit from AzureBeauty. There's 20 pieces in this one. I'm really excited about this one because I don't share a lot of dip powder kits and how to do it, but in this video I'm going to share that with you, and I'm actually going to do a set of Christmas nails on myself after I share the kit and give you some tips and tricks on how to apply the dip powder if you're going to use it at home or even on your clients. So there is an after service card, so if you have any problems you can contact them here. So that's the first thing in the kit. And next, this is really important, this is about their color differences. So the pots are usually lighter than when you apply the layers. So there's 3 layers there, and it does get a lot darker, just so you know. And I will swatch them and I'll show you the difference of the pot with the swatch, so that'll help you see the colors better. They also have an instruction manual to help you out with applying the dip powder kit, and it's really quite an easy thing to do to apply dip powder. You'll see that as I'm working on myself later. So on this side they have the customer service, warnings, and what you need to pay attention to. So definitely read this insert before you start applying the dip powder. So flipping it around on this side, it gives you the detailed instructions on how to apply it. You can apply it on your natural nail or an extension, a full nail tip if you're wanting to. So it gives you the instructions step by step on how to do that. So make sure you follow them, like I said before, and you cannot make any mistakes if you do that. So now I want to share everything in the kit with you. So first of all, they have a file. It's probably 180 grip file. There's the pink buffing block. And of course you need a dusting brush, and this is the softest, perfect brush for doing that. I'm really happy that they include this in the kit. I don't usually see these in the kits. So this is where you can dip your fingers in. It's a dipping kind of like bowl, I guess, with a lid, and that's nice to have in there. It also has a cuticle pusher, and the sharper side is perfect for going around the cuticles if you need to after applying the dip powder. So the dip powder liquids in this kit aren't full size. You can go on Amazon and purchase the full size if you like the liquids. I will have that link down below with the link of this kit, of course, for you to purchase if you're wanting to. But that was number 1. That was the base coat. Then they also give you number 2, which is the activator, and these are 10 ml bottles. And number 3 is a gel top coat. So it is a shiny top coat, and it doesn't cure any UV light, it just air dries. And they also put in this kit number 4, which is a brush cleaner, because the brushes can get quite covered in the powder. So if you're needing to clean them later, then they have the brush cleaner as well. They also send a couple extra brushes, which is really nice. If you get your brushes too covered in some of the powders, then you can replace with those. Now I'm going to show you the 20 colors and glitters that come in this kit. This is a Christmas kit, so it has every color or glitter for that matter that you need for Christmas nails or winter nails. And I will show the swatch to the right, and you will see the color difference from the pots to the swatch. And with the solids, I did 2 coats. They're all very pigmented and deep. You'll see that as I show you them. And on the glitters, I did 3 coats, because glitters, you usually need those 3 coats to get really nice coverage. And so this one I just showed was a white, obviously, and you need white for Christmas. This one is a beautiful red, the perfect red for Christmas or winter nails. And there you can see the difference, the color difference from the pot to the swatch. And I thought this one was going to be like a solid gold, and I was pleasantly surprised. It's more like a brown with gold glitter in it, a fine gold glitter. And I will bring up the swatch right away so you can see that. A nice brown anyways, with some pretty gold glitter in it. This one's more of a purple, and when I showed the pot on my screen, it looked more almost like a peach powder, but it's not at all. It's more of a purple, even though it does look more peach on the screen. And the swatch is there. It's a nice purple though. So moving on to the next one, we have a transparent one in this kit, which is perfect because when you apply the dip powder in the glitter, sometimes it's nice to put a transparent one over top, which is clear, because then you don't file away some of the glitter. So it's nice they include that in it. I don't swatch this one because it is clear. So the next one, we have a blue. Now this is really, really light in the pot, and you'll see that. But when I bring the swatch up, it is the perfect blue for Christmas nails. What a difference in color, right? So that was 2 coats only, and it's very deep and beautiful. Now this one I would say is more of a deeper like peach color. It looks quite light in the pot, more of a neutral, but when you see it swatched, it's definitely a little bit darker. I would say more of a salmon color maybe, if anything, but really nice. The next one, I love this one, and this one is definitely a coral color. It becomes a very deep coral, and again in the pot lighter. Actually, it's quite dark in the pot even, and there's the swatch, but it's really pretty anyways. So moving on to the next one. Now this is a glitter. I would say this glitter is a little more unique because it has a base, a light base, and it's more gold, and then it has some almost like a burgundy or mauve color of glitter in it. So really pretty. You can kind of see that there. And when you do use these, definitely give them a mix so you get that glitter mix with the base. But there it is. It's really nice color for Christmas. So for winter nails or Christmas nails, you definitely need a red glitter. And this is that glitter. It's just a nice glitter with some fine red glitter and a little bit tinier, chunkier glitter in it. It's really pretty. And you'll see that when I bring the swatch up. Perfect glitter again for Christmas. So the next one, I love the green. It's the perfect green. When I saw the pot, I thought, oh, that's nice. But it's much deeper, of course. But it is the perfect green, again, for Christmas. You'll see that. It's a little deeper. There you go. And yeah, a nice green. So moving on to the next one, you have to have gray at Christmas. I do use it quite a bit on clients. And this is, again, the perfect gray because it's nice and deep for winter nails or Christmas nails. And it's very light in the pot, but look at it. It is the perfect deep gray. I love this one. For Christmas nails, you need a glittery blue, and I'm glad they included one in this kit. And this one is like a deep navy when it goes on swatched, and it has the finest light blue glitter in it. It's so pretty. It would go with really well with that blue I showed you earlier, that deep blue. And now we need to have a burgundy at Christmas. I would say it's more burgundy or a berry color. It's just so deep and rich, and I'm glad they included this in the kit again as well. And there you go. It's so nice. What a difference from the pot. Very, very deep. And black also gets used a lot at Christmas or New Year's or winter nails or as a feature nail. So they did include black, and it's a very nice black. I only needed to do 1 coat of it. It just covered so nice. So I already showed a couple of the pots with gold glitter. Now they've also included a silver glitter, and this silver glitter is very pretty. It's silver, but it has a fine hollow glitter in it, and it would complement any of the colors I've showed you because of that hollow glitter. There it is. You can see it in the pot, and I'll show you the swatch. Another nice one. And there it is, really pretty, almost kind of pinkish. And they did include another green glitter. Now this is similar, except that it has just fine glitter in it. Fine, almost silvery glitter, I'd say, more than anything. And there it is in the pot, and there it is, really nice again. And I have one more color to show you, and then I'll show you all of the swatches together, or 10 at a time, because there is 20. And this is like more of a deep, I would say more of a bluish purple. Really nice again. So right away, I'll show you all the swatches. So I have the first 10 colors here, and so deep and so pretty, and I really love the glitters as well. So next I'll show you the last 9 colors. The reason there's not 10 here is because of the transparent one, which I did not swatch. But again, beautiful colors. So now I want to do a set of dip powder nails on myself. So I'm using a full nail tip. It's a short coffin tip to do the set of Christmas nails. I'll be using everything from the kit to do them. So I'm going to use the container and show you how to dip your nails in that. And this is that beautiful burgundy kind of berry color. It's much darker, as you remember from the video. And I'm going to place it in that container, and I want to make sure there's enough in there so I can dip my nail fully in it. And so I'm just going to apply a little bit more. So I'll grab a couple things I need to do the nails with, and I need the little metal tool and the brush, and I'm going to grab number 1, the base. Now I'm going to do my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand to show that you can do it yourself. It looks a little awkward, but I'm always able to do my own, and it's really not any harder, I don't find. So I'm taking that base. Now you can see I'm following the instructions, and you want to not put it right up to the cuticle. You go 3/4 of the way up, and then you put a thin layer, and now I'm going to dip at a 45-degree angle. I'm building my apex by doing it this way, not going to the top by the cuticle. So I'm just going to shake some of the powder off. Now I'm going to give it 30 seconds. And once 30 seconds is up, I'm taking the brush and just removing any of the extra powder. So there it is. Now I'm going to go all the way to the top to the cuticle. And remember, I said I was building my apex. I do have a little length on these nails, so it's good to have your apex built up. So the second coat, I do the full nail now, and very thin layer again. Don't put it on thick at all. Do not touch your cuticles with the dip powder base, because you don't want to get that on your skin. You don't want to cause any allergies. So real nice and close, but not touching. And now it's ready to go in the powder again. So I'm going to, I just wiped off my brush there. I should have told you that, so I don't get it into the base. So now just again, 45-degree angle. And I'm going to just get any extra off there. And it's going to sit there for 30 seconds. And now I'm taking the brush and getting rid of any of the extra powder. I am going to do, I think, 3 coats on this, because I'll bring it up close here. I didn't quite get as close to the cuticle as I wanted to with dip powder. You can see there. So I want to get a little closer. Now I got to be really careful when I apply that base not to get it on my cuticle, but just a little closer. And then you can see already that 2 coats of the dip powder in this color was enough coverage if I had gone high enough. So I'll do it again. You'll see the process. I'll just let you watch me do it, and then I'll dip again, and then we'll move on to the next nail. So I've dipped it the third time. It's going to sit for 30 seconds, but before I let it sit, now you could take the metal tool and go around your cuticles just to make sure it's not touching. I didn't feel I needed to, but if I had needed to, I would definitely have used that tool. Now I'm just dusting it off because it's been 30 seconds and this nail is done this part anyways. I still have to do an activator later, but I'm going to move on to the next nail first. So I picked this beautiful gold glitter with the same color as the pinky color I use. It's more of a burgundy or inside the gold. It's really nice anyways. So I have to shake it though because I want to mix that glitter with the base color so I get enough glitter on my nail. So just putting it in the container again, and I'm going to apply the base again, same process. It's going to be applied very thinly, not right up to the cuticle, 3/4 of the way up on the nail, very thin. Don't touch any of your cuticles with the base. And once I have it on there, I'm going to dip it, and I will do 3 coats of the glitter. I find you need 3 coats in order to cover it really nicely. So I will just let you watch me do that again, and then I'll be back after that 3rd coat and show you the end results of this glitter. Just one more thing before I go, just so you know, so I was applying the base and I found that there wasn't a lot of odor, which is nice because some of the dip powder base coats and top coats and activators are really strong. Well, this one is kind of more low odor. That's really important because some of them are very strong and I do not like using them, but this one was good. And if you want, you can also wear a mask too. That's going to help with any of those fumes that you're breathing in. I tend to wear a mask with any dip powders, but just so you know, this one isn't too bad. There is a little bit of odor though. So just wiping off the powder, there it is, 3 coats of the glitter. It covered really nicely. So now I'm going to be taking number 2, the activator, and doing all of the nails. I did the rest of the nails off camera. I didn't want this video to be too long, and it was the same dip powder as I used for the first 2. So now I want to take a generous amount of that activator and cover every nail, really cover it good. And then I'm going to let it sit for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to begin filing the nails. And a good way to check that it's nice and dry is if you tap them and they kind of have that a clicky sound, I guess. And then I take the file from the kit and I'm going to file the edges to make sure they're nice and even and straight. And if I've got any extra powder anywhere. And then actually I found my application was pretty good, that I didn't have to file much of the top of the nail, and it's nice to use just the buffer, and then I'm not removing a bunch of glitter because it was pretty smooth anyways. But you want to go over all of the nails with the buffing block and make sure they're nice and smooth. So I'm now done filing and buffing. So I'm going to put some isopropyl alcohol on a soft brush and wipe off any of the dust. You want to make sure and do that before applying their top coat, their gel top coat that was in the kit. So I'm going to take the gel top coat. I'm going to go over the glitter first to show you how shiny this top coat is. It's actually really nice. So satisfying. Look at how it just pops that glitter. So just a thin coat over the whole nail. Of course, not touching the cuticles again. And I'll go over every nail but a couple, because a couple of them I'm going to apply some Christmas stickers, winter stickers. They're going to be a gold sticker. I think I just show you one nail because I don't want this video to be too long, but just going over with the top coat. Look how pretty that is. Now I'm going to grab this sticker. I did one of the nails with stickers already. I didn't show it because I'm just going to show you this one. So just applying it to the middle at the top by the cuticle. And then I'm going to push it down, and I'll grab a cuticle nipper just to trim that sticker where it's sticking over. And you can see the other nail that I did the pretty snowflake stickers. So pushing that down, and then I top coated it with the top coat again. I didn't show it. This video is long enough, but the set was very pretty. I love the dip powders. I love the kit. Everything you need to do Christmas nails, some winter nails, great for home use, great to use on clients. I want to thank AzureBeauty for sending me this Christmas dip powder kit to share with you. I highly recommend it. I'll put the link for it down in the description, as well as those full-size dip powder liquids, so you can find them easily. If you like this video, could you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel? And I will see everybody in the next video.